Hello, beautiful creatures. Welcome to my channel. I am here to share with you some of the things that I use for colds, flus, and sort of mucus busters. So the first thing I want to share with you is cayenne pepper. And that is one of the ingredients that helps breaks down the mucus. And here we have honey, garlic, ginger, and a half a lemon. So what you'll do is, and here for an example for you guys is a 4-ounce mason jar that I store the ingredients in that I use. And you can see it's half empty because we've been using it. So this is almost gone and I'll have to make some more. So what you'll do is you'll take 2, and that is the ingredients for the amount that you'll have in this container. You'll take 2 garlic cloves, a half a teaspoon of a half a teaspoon of ginger root. Squeeze the juice from this half of lemon. For the honey, you want to use 2 teaspoons per garlic clove. So since we're using 2 garlic cloves, 4 teaspoons of honey. And guys, for the cayenne pepper, just a pinch. Because if you put more than that, I'm afraid you will not be able to tolerate your mixture. And even when you open up this bag right here, it kind of lets you know how it works. So yeah, you take all of those ingredients, and there's a couple of ways you can do it. You can have it put in a pot, simmer it to kind of get all of those ingredients cooked in together. Or you can just simply create it and store it in this container and use as is. For children, and even for some adults, if the garlic pieces or ginger pieces are too much, what you can do is blend them down, and then you can, after blending them down, after that you pour, and you can add a little water. Don't add the honey in the blender. Throw the cloves and the ginger with some water, just like maybe like 2 ounces of water, just enough so that it can blend. And then you take that ingredients and pour it, mix it in with the honey, the lemon, and the cayenne pepper. Then you take that and you simmer it. That will be okay for children, because once you put a teaspoon of this in a child's mouth, they'll go, "Tuh, I don't like it." So, because they don't want to, there's the chunks of garlic and the chunks of ginger that they will not want to have anything to do with. So yeah, that's one of my things that I use. And for you vegans, since you don't use honey, what you can do to substitute that, you can use maple syrup, you can use molasses, or you can use dark corn syrup. So yeah, that is one of the things that my concoctions that I put together. And this is a lot of what everyone may have already in their kitchen. So this is why I wanted to share that with you, because it really, 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 I can't stress it enough, it really helps. So the minute you feel that that buildup, or the minute you feel like you're going to cough, or even not even, because I went to Walmart today to grab a few things. I went to hell. So I went and I got a few things, and I got kind of like a regimen now with all that's going on. I come in the house, like I'm wiping everything that I purchased down with like a Clorox wipe. Then I get my hand sanitizer and I'm wiping my hands down, so it's like doorknobs and everything. So yeah, and I'm not a fearful person. It's just like better to be safe than sorry. So the next thing that I use is MSM powder. Now, I can do a video on this MSM powder alone from all the plethora of benefits that you get from this. But for now, we're just going to talk about what it is that I do to use it to break down mucus. So, and I say mucus because that's generally the thing that affects us the most, like in our lungs when we're, when it's flu season, or, when we have a cold, or when we have a pandemic. So, yeah. So what I do is I take the whole garlic, 4 to 5 teaspoons of MSM powder. And the thing that I don't have here, because I used it all, and I forgot to pick it up today when I went out, but it's something that is very common in a lot of everyone's homes, is white distilled vinegar. Now, I say that because this is something that's common, and a lot of people do not like to use alcohol. However, you can use white distilled vinegar or vodka. So vodka is the thing that I generally use when creating tinctures. But I'm going to work with the white distilled vinegar in this ingredient. So, and again, I'll put the measurements of everything down below. So yeah, you use about 1.5 cups of white distilled vinegar, 4 to 5 teaspoons of the MSM powder, and a whole garlic. So you're going to take that and you're going to put it in a blender. You're going to blend it up, let it blend, very well. And what you're going to use is a cheesecloth, and you're going to put that over the container that you're going to pour it in, and let the cheesecloth kind of catch the ingredients, and because you don't want any of the chunks, all you want is the juice from this mixture. So you're gonna squeeze all of that in. Guys, this is literally sulfur. So when it's blended, it kind of heats up. That's the reaction that happens. So please be careful. It is hot when squeezing it out of the cheesecloth. So once you squeeze it out of the cheesecloth, vinegar, white distilled vinegar, and vodka can last on your shelf. Has a long shelf life, like years, I'm talking. And yeah, so guys, first of all, let me just give a disclaimer. I am not a physician. This is just what works for me. This is what I use. This is my experience with these things. So yeah, and another thing that I have here that I wanted to share is, because this is another powerhouse that everyone needs to have in their life daily. This has just daily MSM powder, and this daily. What this is, and I don't know if you can see it there. Maybe that's backwards. But this is absorbic acid, vitamin C. So vitamin C, if you take this daily, that will enhance the power of your immune system. And that is not the only thing vitamin C does. When we're younger, we produce naturally vitamin C in our system. However, when we get older, some things don't quite work the way they did when we were younger. So we need supplements. And vitamin C is one of them that is very important for your skin, just everything. And coupled with MSM powder, poosh, yeah, you can't go wrong. But I will, and if you want, I will do a whole video on the MSM powder and the absorbic acid vitamin C alone. I do a whole video about that because I think it's very important. So let me know if you want to see that and put that in the comments. But yeah, and I can put a link to where this is smoked cayenne pepper, and it's actually from Mountain Rose Herbs. And I purchased it off of Amazon. I purchased the MSM powder off of Amazon, and I purchased the vitamin C off of Amazon. And guess where I purchased it? Amazon, the cheesecloth. So I will put all of that information for you guys down in the link, and let me know what you think. Let me know some of the things that you use, because it'd be great to share with the community and myself. I'd love to hear it, you know, because every little bit of knowledge where this is concerned, especially in these times, helps. So yeah, that was all I came here to say to you guys, to share with you guys. I also just want to say, look out for a special video coming up. I will have a guest, and some of you know him. He will be here on my channel, and we will be sharing some information with you guys. So yeah, I am looking forward to that, and many more things to come. Love you guys. Stay strong, stay healthy, stay out of the spirit of fear, and yeah, that is all. Into the shadows.